Okay, so now we are back on live. Now Shane's gonna do the chopping.
All right, folks, welcome back. Welcome back. This is my part of the program today. So, when we do tacos at the Tran Von Schlemp household, we like to have toppings on those. All this stuff. And we like to put them on a Lazy Susan. We're doing this. So we found this nice little Lazy Susan on Amazon. We'll link that in the description below for an affiliate link. Okay, so 4 main primary toppings here. Bell pepper, tomato, avocado, ripe, and then some romaine hearts lettuce. Okay, so let's get started here. I don't really have any particular preference as far as where to start, so I just kind of go with the biggest to the smallest. We'll just start right here with this. How I like to start off is cut it in half, and then I try to get the de-seed it as well, because you don't want those stuck in your teeth. So you'll notice the technique right here. It zooms in of me doing that. And then we got one right here as well. Don't be always careful not to cut your finger. Okay, so there's that. Get those out. Something with that. Okay, so now we have 2 halves here. Next thing that I like to do is I like to go over like this from this side, bring it down, cut them in half. Then what we like to do is kind of bring this down, because ultimately what we want to make these as fairly fine as possible. So we'll go like this. Ooh.
Almost cut his finger.
Almost cut my finger there. Be very careful, folks. Sharp knives. Here. Here. Got carried away there. A little too complacent. All right. There. You cut them down into strips like yay. Now, line them up. Like so.
I taught him that.
She taught me this. One technique I was once told by a person that gave me some cooking lessons is, come over here, pumpkin, is on holding your hand. If you're chopping, don't put your fingers out like that. You want to hold them like this. So when you're doing this, the knife will not take off a fingertip. So safety first at our kitchen. Okay, so there we go. Pretty finely chopped bell pepper. We'll go over here. Put this in. Okay. How's that taste, Tran?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Very sweet. Yellow peppers typically have a sweeter flavor, so we're kind of mixing it up here with the tanginess of the regular tomato here in a moment. Okay, start over again as well. Again, safety first, don't want to cut your fingers, make sure they come in there. Going across, and come here, and there's that. Beautiful. Okay, kind of get them all in there. We're a little loose around here, but that's okay. Again, watch your fingers. As you can see, one bell pepper is plenty of pepper to be able to provide tacos for everyone. Bring it in.
That's a lot of taco for 2 people.
It is, but we will show you at the end of the show, or after we've ate, the secret recipe for leftovers. Then you'll have a great lunch the following day. And then finally, we got this one here. Okay. Tran got herself a snack there. How does this taste? Nice. Not hot at all. So if you're heat at risk, this is definitely the pepper to have. It's more of a sweet crispiness too. It's got a nice crunch to it. All right. All right, there we go. Look at that. Number 1 down. All right, now let's continue on and go to the next small one, avocado. I have a very specific way I like to do it. So I split the avocado down the middle, like so, into 2 halves, exposing the pit. Carefully tap it,
Twist.
and then twist. Sometimes you gotta do it twice, like today, or 3 times, but now it's loose. And it will pop itself out. And we'll go ahead and pass that one away. Okay, so now what we want to do, I like to take my knife and I like to dice it in the skin.
Wash your finger.
Yeah, carefully wash your finger. Do not cut yourself. Go that way, and then I like to go this way, and then you get nice little diced avocado. Here we go. Oops. Gently. Okay, now take out your container over here, and then you basically, if you can watch this on the camera, squeeze it out.
There's a lot of avocado left.
And do that for this one as well. You can also use a spoon too. This is a great way to get it out as well. There we go. All right.
I personally like to use a spoon to scoop everything out.
Okay. Well, there you have it. The boss says that. So as we load these up onto the Lazy Susan now, we have 2 of our 4 cut. Let's move on now to our next one, which will be the tomato. Same type of thing. I like to cut it down the middle. Flip over. Gently go across, small tight slices if possible. Be very careful with your fingers. Oh, all I can see, that's what I'm talking about. Be careful. Safety first, folks. Okay. Now, okay. Now, grab that.
Honey, you can save that. You don't have to cut it off. It's all right. It's a
Well,
lot.
we'll put it into our leftovers. take it back. This is easier than the other way. Even I learn on the TV show. Okay. All right. Never said I was an expert. Just a cameraman that's slicing tomatoes. Thanks for sticking with us here today. Tran, do you have any stories to tell folks on the channel while I'm doing this?
What kind of story are you? Should I tell?
Where's your favorite place to eat?
My favorite place to eat. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I like variety of different things.
Oh, you do? Okay. All right. All right. So now for a final piece here, the romaine heads of lettuce. Now, this is a little bit of an old one here, just to be clear. So we want to get rid of that first. See
Here, can I show you something?
Take that
Can
off.
I show you something? Can I show you how to cut this?
Okay. Can you film and cut at the same time, or are you just going to instruct me how to cut?
Okay, do you want a little higher? Cut this a little higher.
Yeah, right here?
Uh-huh. Okay, we throw that out.
Yeah, all right. Now what are we...
So, I normally, I don't like the middle, so I just kind of slide it. Yeah, like that.
Okay, and
And it's just throw the middle away, because usually the middle, when you put it, when you put it in the tacos, it could break the taco shells. So you don't want to do that, because the middle is very hard.
too crunchy, huh?
Yes.
So we want to basically strip that center
Yeah.
down.
Strip the center down. It's gonna take a little bit longer, but that's okay.
Wow, look at that, folks. Learning something new today. All right, so we'll do that. We're going to have no romaine heart. Cutting the heart out of it.
You can put a couple of them together and then cut it in one
Well,
together.
I can. Well, how about that? Let's try that technique. Save us some time. One here. One here.
Just layer them up and then just chop them all at once.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's three.
There you go.
Oh, how about the... Oh, look at that, folks. Look at that. Let me go over here so you can see that on the camera. I have three of these laid on top of each other. And then...
There you go. Good job.
All
Nice.
right. I think that's good.
Okay.
So now we want to layer these on top.
You chop them into small pieces.
And we'll have all of our pieces together. We can go transition to the next part of our show. Okay. There we go. It looks really nice. All right, lots of color. Greens, yellows, reds. Now let's pull out the taco shells. Now, while you're away on commercial break, I put this up. We like the Mission yellow corn tortillas the most
And why is that?
because they're gluten-free and they're super soft. And they're also a good source of fiber as well. They come in a 10-pack. And this is the super-sized version of it. So what I like to do is warm up the oven to 200 degrees and then use this wonderful ceramic pot And in this pot,
Honey, you want to put a
hot pad underneath it. We're still getting our way here, folks. Okay, yeah, don't want to burn that quartz top. Put it in there with wet paper towels in between them, and that will make them very nice and moist.
That is a very nice ceramic taco shells holder. Where's that from?
Tran got it from Amazon. Affiliate link down in the bottom below at the description. All right, so let's go over here now. We're gonna put a little salsa here in the middle.
Homemade salsa.
Homemade Tran special salsa. Get some of that out here. All right. Oh man, look at all that goodness. I'm telling you folks, this is unbelievably tasty. Okay, you gotta
It looks very tasty.
You gotta like spice. She makes it hot. Okay, so with that, I think the only thing left we have to get is the sour cream. We just keep that separately in its own drawer, or excuse me, in its own container. And then the other thing is take the hamburger, the taco meat, and put that into a bowl to serve from. So we'll go on a quick pause, and we're gonna come back and eat this.
All right, thank you.